Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the Honourable House of Assembly of the Province of Newfoundland and Labrador in Parliament assembled, the petition of the undersigned residents of Newfoundland and Labrador humbly showeth. Whereas the government has not implemented curriculum to teach the basic monetary skills needed by our youth. And whereas the government of our province has a responsibility to act in the best interest of our youth. And whereas the youth of our province deserve the greatest level of respect and consideration. Whereupon the undersigned, your petitioners, humbly pray and call upon the House of Assembly to urge government to introduce financial education into provincial curriculum to prepare youth for the monetary and financial challenges of life upon entering the workforce. And as in duty bound, your petitioners will ever pray. Mr. Speaker, pleased to have an opportunity this afternoon to speak to this issue once again. I've presented several petitions in the past on this issue of financial literacy, especially when it comes to young people in our school system. I met last year with a group that I know the Minister of Education is familiar with, FLY Financial Literacy for Youth, or FLY, which was founded last year, and its purpose is to teach basic financial and money management skills to high school youth through their career development class. But what these young people have found in the work that they're doing as volunteers is that it really isn't enough. And we've recognized for a while that there's a need for more education related to financial literacy to be embedded into our curriculum in the K-12 system. So I want to applaud the efforts of the Memorial University alumni that are out presenting to high schools in our province, but I want to join with them in calling on government to fix the curriculum and make sure that this is addressed. And maybe through the ongoing task force on educational outcomes, this is an issue that will come up, and maybe we'll see some recommendations related to it. The lack of financial literacy in our society is causing people to be taken advantage of by lending companies and credit card companies, for instance. We hear about that regularly. Unawareness can have a large impact on people's financial future. 34% of Canadians indicate that they're hoping to win the lottery to help finance their retirement. Young people are not being taught enough about debt or about savings, and doing so could actually help future generations. Given the state of affairs in our province and the doom and gloom created by this current government, bankruptcies are on the rise. So the need for a heightened level of financial literacy in our society has never been greater. The current state of the economy calls for increased awareness of personal finances. And individuals can find themselves in trouble by acquiring too much debt. Lending institutions make their money from charging interest, and I think it was Albert Einstein who said compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Those who understand it earn it, and those who don't pay it. And I think that statement still rings true today. So let's positively impact our career development curriculum in our schools by teaching young people these skills that they need. Everyone has to face personal financial decisions, and we can have an impact by addressing this in our K-12 curriculum. Thank you.